So, here we are. The future of Marvel is unfolding before our eyes. It's 2025, and Marvel's first family has finally come home. After years of anticipation, they're stepping into the spotlight, ready to redefine the superhero landscape. This isn't just another movie, it's a statement. It's Marvel Studios declaring a new era for the MCU, signaling a shift in direction and a willingness to take risks. This film aims to set a new standard. After years of waiting and failed attempts, the weight of expectation has been immense. The pressure on this film was immense, not just from the fans, but from within the studio itself. Careers and reputations were on the line. Could they finally get it right? Could they deliver the Fantastic Four adaptation that fans have been dreaming of? This movie had to erase past failures, the memories of previous attempts that didn't quite capture the magic. It needed to chart a bold new course for a universe that's felt a bit stale, injecting fresh energy and excitement into the MCU. We're deep into the multiverse saga, with all its complexities and interwoven narratives. But this film stands apart, less about Kang and the multiversal threat, and more about reinvention, about finding a new identity. Director Matt Shakman of Fame was tasked with making the Fantastic feel grounded and spectacular, a delicate balance to strike. The marketing was secretive, building anticipation and speculation among fans, promising a fresh tone and aesthetic, not just another Marvel formula, but something truly unique and memorable. And it delivers in many ways, exceeding expectations. Sometimes for better, showcasing moments of brilliance and innovation, sometimes for worse, with choices that might divide audiences. This isn't just an introduction to the Fantastic Four, it's a bold statement about the future of the MCU. It's a recalibration of what an MCU movie can be, pushing boundaries and challenging conventions. The biggest gamble? A narrative choice that could either pay off big or alienate viewers. Skipping the origin story entirely, a move that defies expectations and throws us straight into the action. We'll explore how that shapes the experience, the retro-futuristic world they inhabit, and what ultimately sets this film apart from its predecessors. Is this the bold, innovative masterpiece we hoped for, a film that will be remembered for years to come? Or a daring experiment that misses the mark, a noble effort that ultimately falls short of its ambitions? This film will be debated for a long time, sparking conversations and dividing opinions among fans and critics alike. Marvel is betting the audience is smart enough to keep up with its unconventional storytelling. They're betting that the Fantastic Four's legacy is strong enough to skip the basics and still resonate with viewers. It's a confident, even audacious piece of filmmaking, a testament to the creative vision behind the project. So let's get into it and dive deep into the world of the Fantastic Four. Is this Marvel's boldest movie yet? A question that deserves a thorough examination. Let's break it down piece by piece and uncover the secrets and surprises that await us. The most important thing to know about this new take on a classic superhero team, it's a decision that flies in the face of conventional storytelling. It skips the origin story entirely. No rocket launch gone wrong, no fateful cosmic ray accident. The team already has their powers, already lives and operates in the iconic Baxter Building. They're a functioning, if somewhat dysfunctional unit. This is arguably Marvel's riskiest move in years, a real gamble with a beloved property. It's a direct response to origin fatigue, a condition that's plagued superhero films for far too long. It's like skipping Uncle Ben's death for the third time. This film trusts you know the basics, that you're familiar with the core concepts. Instead of watching them stumble and struggle to become heroes, enduring the familiar trials, we see them already living with their powers, grappling with the everyday challenges, and struggling as a family unit. The film trusts you to fill in the blanks, to piece together the backstory from context clues, rewarding longtime fans with subtle nods, Easter eggs, and deep-cut references that enrich the experience. For newcomers, it's a sink-or-swim approach, a baptism by fire, if you will. The question becomes, who are these people? What are their relationships? And why should we care about their struggles? This strategy prioritizes momentum and immediate engagement over careful hand-holding and exposition, signaling Marvel's unwavering confidence, perhaps even hubris, in the enduring appeal of the property. After two failed origin films, a third would have felt not only redundant but creatively bankrupt. By skipping it, Marvel sidesteps direct comparisons to previous iterations and immediately sets their version apart as something entirely new. It's a power move, a declaration that this is the definitive version, the one that truly matters. The gamble, the high-stakes bet, is that the characters and their world are inherently strong enough to hook you, to draw you in, even without a traditional introductory arc. It's a sign of a studio supremely confident, maybe even bordering on overconfident, in its vision and its new direction for these iconic characters. The result? A film that feels undeniably fresh and modern, but one that also risks leaving some viewers feeling confused, disoriented, or simply left behind in the narrative dust. The narrative jumps right into complex character dynamics and pre-existing relationships, favoring intrigue over basic explanations. For die-hard fans, it's a dream come true. For newcomers, it's a potentially overwhelming challenge. Marvel is betting big on your pre-existing attention, your willingness to engage, and your baseline knowledge of the Fantastic Four. Whether that bet pays off ultimately depends on what you, the viewer, want and expect from a superhero movie experience. The film's look is absolutely stunning, a true visual treat. It's set in an alternate 1960s, a world brimming with optimism, as imagined by futurists of that era. Think meets mid-century modern, a blend of sleek design and forward-thinking concepts. And of course, flying Cadillacs, sleek monorails gracefully gliding through the cityscape. And let's not forget the clunky robots. This retro-futuristic aesthetic immediately sets the film apart, offering a refreshing contrast to the MCU's usual gritty realism. It's hopeful, vibrant, and truly honors the spirit of the original Stan Lee and Jack Kirby comics, capturing their boundless imagination. Technology is advanced yet distinctly analog, featuring big buttons, spinning tape reels, and glowing CRT monitors. This design choice makes the world feel incredibly tactile and real, grounding the fantastical elements. The Baxter Building itself is a marvel of innovation, complete with intricate pneumatic tube systems and labs that are both futuristic in their purpose and charmingly dated in their execution. The team isn't from our timeline. They're refugees from a parallel universe, a world slightly askew from our own. It's a world that's technologically advanced, but culturally still firmly rooted in the 60s. This clever bit of world-building elegantly explains their long absence from the established MCU timeline, seamlessly integrating them into the ever-expanding multiverse. The setting is undoubtedly one of the film's greatest strengths, a visual feast that constantly surprises and delights at every turn. It profoundly shapes the characters, who embody the unwavering optimism and insatiable curiosity that define the space race era. In a cinematic universe that's often grown increasingly dark and cynical, this bright, hopeful world is a welcome breath of fresh air, a vibrant splash of color. Every single detail, from the meticulously crafted costumes to the elaborate set design, works together to completely immerse you in this captivating alternate timeline. With this film, Marvel proves that it can still inspire genuine wonder and awe in audiences. The world is every bit as fantastic, imaginative, and compelling as the team itself. Jumping straight into the action is risky, but here, it works. The film opens mid-mission, with the team responding to a cosmic anomaly in their New York. There's no time for exposition. We're thrown into the spectacle and stakes. This approach creates urgency and treats the audience as intelligent participants. The focus shifts from how they got powers to who they are as a family. We see Johnny and Ben bicker, Reed's strained leadership, and Sue's quiet strength. These relationships feel lived in, like a real family. Instead of trauma, the story explores the reality of being superpowered explorers. The central plot is about the team being pulled apart, not coming together. Their mission brings them into contact with the MCU, using the multiverse as a core narrative engine. The film feels creatively liberated, not formulaic. Discovery is placed on the audience's shoulders, making the experience engaging and fresh. It's a gamble that pays off, making the film dynamic and captivating. Skipping the origin has downsides, mainly emotional connection. Origin stories build empathy. Here, we're asked to care without seeing the team's crucible. Ben Grimm's tragedy is told, not shown. New fans may see only a grumpy rock monster. The film moves fast, sometimes at the expense of clarity. Interdimensional travel, cosmic energies, and world-devouring threats are thrown at you with little ramp-up. Miss a line, and you might get lost. The focus on high-concept plot and style can make the film feel emotionally sterile. We see family bickering, but not always the history behind it. Reed's guilt is present, but the cause is vague. The film chooses intellect over raw emotion. It's a smart blockbuster, but not always a heartfelt one. The film's success rests on its four leads, and the casting is spot on. Reed Richards is a brilliant, awkward genius, burdened by guilt and struggling as a leader. Sue Storm is the emotional core and true leader, handling crises with intelligence and grace. Johnny Storm is the charismatic, impulsive human torch, masking insecurity with bravado. Ben Grimm, the Thing, is introduced in a quiet, poignant moment, his strength matched by his sadness. The dynamic between Johnny and Ben is a highlight, full of banter and genuine affection. Each character is distinct, their relationships feel real, and the performances shine. By the end, you feel the weight and the heart of Marvel's first family. Is Marvel's answer to the formulaic criticism? It ditches the standard three-act structure for unusual pacing and a distinct tone. The retro-futuristic setting is more than style. It's a statement. Action scenes serve character and plot, not just spectacle. Think Star Trek, not Avengers. The film stands alone. No surprise cameos, no Nick Fury, no heavy MCU baggage. It's accessible, confident, and focused on its own story. Underneath, it's still a Marvel production. Big budget, polished CGI, franchise setup. The real dare is in tone and structure, not business model. It's evolution, not revolution. But for Marvel, that's a bold step. The villain? Not Dr. Doom, but the Silversurfer, Herald of Galactus. Galactus is never fully shown, treated as a looming cosmic force rather than a character. The Silversurfer is a tragic, sympathetic antagonist, beautifully realized with flawless effects. His arrival is eerie and awe-inspiring. He easily overpowers the team at first. The film develops his inner conflict, making him compelling. Keeping Galactus in the shadows builds dread, but may frustrate some. The climax is a battle of empathy, not fists, convincing the surfer to turn against his master. It's a nuanced, satisfying conclusion, but lacks a traditional blockbuster showdown. The film prioritizes world-building and character depth over instant gratification. So does succeed? Yes, though not without caveats. Skipping the origin creates distance, and the structure may confuse some, but its boldness and unique vision are its greatest strengths. The retro-futuristic setting and cast chemistry are captivating. By focusing on family dynamics, the film explores deeper themes. It's a triumph for longtime fans, a challenge for newcomers, but always memorable. Marvel proves there's still room for innovation in the genre. This is the fantastic start the team deserves, and Marvel's boldest movie yet.